All right, so Dodge built a website, a portal, if you will, that is equally as buggy and slow and painful to use and experience as the new 2025 Dodge Charger Daytona EV. All right, so my only hope is that when Dodge launched this thing, that they did it as kind of a joke in hopes that it would be a place where we would all go to see some Easter eggs, as Butter the Insider was sharing, and TK was sharing, and other YouTubers are sharing, and Mopar Insider is sharing, that maybe this portal, being a painful experience, and almost just 2002-ish, is a way for them to throw out some Easter eggs on maybe what is to come. I really hope that that is what this site is for. I'm going to show it to you in a second. But the first thing I had to do is make sure that my internet connection was operating correctly, because we pay good money for really good internet in my house. Despite that, I thought it was broken. So let's go ahead and do a quick speed test. All right. So yeah, I was messing around on the Dodge website, but let's just do a quick internet speed test and see what kind of speeds I'm getting. Now, anything at 200 and up is considered very fast. So I'm at 363.8 download, and upload 155, 157, 159. That thing's going pretty good, not bad. So I get your internet connection is very fast. So the reason why I shared that is because when you go to dodgeportal.com, you land here, and you get to see their new, or I don't know how long it's been here, but this site that everybody's talking about right now. And this site, you click the start button, which is the start button for the Dodge Charger Daytona, and here we go. Go ahead and grab some coffee, and it loads as though it's a flash player. This is interesting technology they're using. And then down here, enter experience.
Welcome to the official Dodge Garage. I'm Garrett, your guide for today. This isn't just a look around, it's your chance to get...
Oh, so he chops out. So I did nothing, and he was starting to talk. Sorry, Garrett, I know you had something really important to say, but it chopped out. Maybe it was me. Maybe I did something. Nonetheless, it's framed in this screen, so you got to blow it up a little bit if you want to look around. And you can grab here and spin stuff around, but it's blurry, and that is not your eyes. That is not my computer, and I am wearing my glasses, that it is definitely blurry. But this is the site, and let me see if I can at least make that a little bit bigger. It doesn't make it much better, but nonetheless, this is what they came up with in 2025 to try to get people to buy the Dodge Charger. Or is it to try and throw out some little Easter eggs like Butter the Insider? Go check out his video. There's a Viper right there. There's a Viper logo right there. Everything's a little bit blurry, but let's go ahead and look around. And whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It's very wonky. Right there, whoops, right there is, oh, there you go. And here, okay, let's just wait a second, folks.
You ready? Okay.
Oh, he's talking again.
Performance, design, or tech, and dive into what makes Charger Daytona a true game changer.
All right, I want to get back to showing you the, oh, I'm going to lose it here. Let's go up here. That right there, that is a Barracuda. So my hope is, based on the other videos I've been watching, that is a teaser for a Cuda. And considering that Dodge has the trademarks on that would be an awesome thing if they brought something out like that. Since they killed the Challenger and they're trying to kill the Charger, maybe that's the case. Check out Butter the Insider's video where he talks about the 1013 here, the V10 for the Viper 13. I believe it's a Dino Cell reference or something. Lord knows. But that is an Easter egg. But then when we come around here, if I can get there without this thing crashing on me.
Buckle in and start up the next-gen Charger Daytona. This is where cutting-edge tech meets muscle car performance.
Let's go back home.
With built-in cameras. What's going on?
All right, I want to show you. All right, Garrett, there. Here you go. There's the Cuda. All right, so this is what's got everybody buzzing, which is what is underneath there. Well, look, I would love to think that it's a Cuda with a Cuda behind it, and let's hope that it is. And I'm willing to cross my fingers and take that leap with everybody and go there. I got to tell you, to me, this looks like the front end of the Daytona EV with the dip where that R-wing goes down to, and the hump that's in the EV, and the humongously high roof line in the EV. That's what this looks like to me. Now, I hope that it's a Cuda. I hope that it's something completely new, and I hope it's the new rumored V8 car that's going to come out and bring tremendous joy to us. This is not being me being negative. This is me being a realist that looks like a Daytona EV. The entire front, even this high hip, or not hip, the fender line right here is indicative of this Daytona EV. So this just looks like they put a cover on an EV. Now, the only thing that makes me think that maybe there is something to this is that Barracuda is in the background that just disappeared while I wait for this site to load again and Garrett to talk some more. But anyways, let's go ahead and turn him down. So you can see what I'm talking about here on this front end and this fender line. This looks like the car that was underneath that tarp. Now, I certainly hope, I really do hope that it is this Cuda. Nonetheless, this is the site, and I would urge you all to go check it out. And just know that it's not your internet that's not working. It's a little wonky, definitely cumbersome. And yes, there are some potential Easter eggs in here with the Viper in the background here, and other stuff, like all the racetracks that are all over the walls. But I will tell you, if you want all the technical details and really great insight, go check out Bud of the Insider's video. But in my effort to find positivity and not be as negative as I usually have been lately, even though it's not everything, I'm just dealing with reality here that this is a really crappy site, and I'm hoping it was just to get the rumors going, to get us talking. When you put a Cuda there, that's pretty cool. That screams something out. When you start hints to a Viper, could there be a new Viper coming? These would be brilliant ideas with a Viper in the background, or are they just using it all as decoration? Nothing more, because they didn't know what to put as the background for this entire pitch of this car. But I will tell you, dealing with this loading is reminiscent of 2002. But at least, okay, here you go. Let me see if I can make this thing go to the front. But even though it's that way, I got to move this whole thing over here. So when you look at that one under the cover, tell me it doesn't look just like this. There's the hump. There's the hump. There's the dip. And there's the fenders. Just makes total sense. Now you can click on all these and hear these deep dives, but honestly, it's just a lot easier just to go straight over, because you can tell Garrett keeps getting bumped and stopped on the green screen as you click on different parts of this thing. But nonetheless, you're going to have to do a little waiting. All right. So I think in theory this was nice, but in reality, look at these. It's just a little blurry. It's not super crisp and clean, and I'm dealing with fast internet here. I'm going to tell you, I hope this site is a joke, not meant to really sell this car, and I hope it is to get our attention and to make us talk about the Cuda in the background and the Viper stuff, and I hope that that's coming. Otherwise, if you're looking at buying one of these cars, just go to Dodge.com, click on the Charger Daytona, and use the site that we've always used, that has always worked perfectly. That, you call me crazy, but this has just been perfectly fine all these years with the other cars. So you could pick your colors, and it changes quickly, and it looks nice, and you can select everything you want to put on this thing, change the wheels out, It's just much more usable than that other site. So I don't know why they would have created this thing. I mean, it's just wonky no matter how you cut it. You can use it on your phone, and it's got some cool kind of VR type of features where you can move the phone around just to be able to look around, but it's going to keep kind of getting wonky with you while Garrett tries to talk to you. So that's my take on this thing. Hopefully we're talking about a Cuda. Hopefully we're talking about a Viper. Hopefully we're talking about this thing going away. And this site, I would just tell you that Dodge is following in their normal rhythm here with building something that isn't that great, that doesn't work that great, that is buggy, and that is not up to standard for 2025. So that's just my take on it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You think this is just a way for them to trickle out some Easter eggs, some rumors, and get us talking? Because it's working, and we are. So let's cross our fingers, everybody, and hope that a Cuda is coming, and hope that a new Viper with a V10 is coming, because that could be a game changer. So please like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.